Good morning, 6th class. Today our chapter is chapter number 7 and the name of the lesson is Getting to Know Plants. So in this chapter we have total 6 topics. We have already completed up to 7.4 and today is the turn to complete 7.5 and 7.6 also. So here is our topic 7.5 flower. And let's just look here how much beautiful this slide is. You're observing total 3 figures. Number first is about a leafless branch. This branch is without leaves and without flower also, right? And in the second one, what you have, a branch with leaves. It has so many leaves, right? And in the last one, what is there? A branch with leaves and flower. So it has leaves also, it has flowers also, and then there is branch also, right? And for you the question is, which one will help you best to recognize the plant? So by observing this or this or this, which one help you to recognize the plant? Your answer is the C one. Why? Because by observing its flower, right? What is the name of this plant? This one is rose plant. Very good. So here next we are moving with our slide, parts of flowers. So here flower we have and so many parts you are observing. Just look here, the first one is this green color structure. This green color structure is sepal, right? And these colorful showy part is known as petal. Okay, single one is known as petal, right? And then this yellow color structures and these stalks are known as, these yellow color structures are anther, yellow color, right? And stamen, right? Here cream color, the below one is known as stamen, right? And then pistil, this green color structure is pistil. So once again observe here carefully, this green structure, the below one is known as sepal, and the showy parts, colorful part is known as petal, and here you have yellow colored anther and stamen, and then pistil is here. Now the same figure you are observing here, just observe this in this what you have, these red color structures are called petals, right? This petal is red in color, right? You are able to recognize plant because of the petal only. And here this one is of purple color, right? So petal is of purple color, and these one are, this is sepal, these are petals. And observe here, like here, these knot structure and filament stalk, right? Like this one and this. So this one is stamen, this one is anther, and here it is filament, right? Male part, and female part is inside. So next we have parts of flowers. So here we have sepals, petals, stamen, pistil, 4 parts. Next we have sepal and petals. So here we have flower and then the bud in bud condition, right? So all these green structure showy part is they are called petals, and here this green part is known as sepal. Here this one is known as sepal. So just look here, the definition, the prominent colorful part of open flower are called petals. The small leaf-like structures part of flower are called sepals. Sepal color is green for all plants, for all flowers, right? And color of petals vary, okay, flower to flower. And with reference to sepals and petals, you must have 3 information. 3 बातें आपको पता होनी चाहिए. Petals कितने नंबर है, मतलब 1 है, 2 है, 5 है, 6 है, कितने नंबर में. कलर, व्हाट इज़ द कलर, वेदर इट इज़ ग्रीन, रेड, येलो, ब्राउन, कौन सा कलर का है. एंड जॉइंट और फ्यूज्ड, वेदर दे आर फ्री और fused. Here we have some information, like here this one is sepal, and as you're observing, how many sepals you're observing? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this plant is known as, this flower is known as hibiscus, China rose, right? And here you are observing 1 2 3 4 5 sepals you are observing, and all of them are fused, they are joined. Okay, ये हमारे से break हो गया है, otherwise ये पूरा आपका joint condition में था, right? And here these 1 2 3 4 5, they are also 5 in numbers, they are petals, and color is red, and here color is green, and all these are free and these are fused, right? So these information we get from the flower. Next here, petals are fused. Can you name the plant, the flower? A bell shaped flower. हिंदी में आप इसे क्या कहते हैं? धतूरा. आप धतूरे के फ्लावर को देखोगे, पेटल्स उसमें क्या होते हैं? फ्यूज्ड. पेटल्स मीन्स द शोई पार्ट, द कलरफुल पार्ट. यहाँ पे ये वाइट कलर का होता है. सो हियर दिस वन इज फ्यूज्ड, एक दूसरे से जुड़े होते हैं. नेक्स्ट वी हैव एन एग्जाम्पल, हाइबिस्कस. अभी हमने थोड़ी देर पहले डिस्कस किया. पार्ट्स ऑफ फ्लावर, सेपल्स ऑफ ग्रीन कलर, नंबर 5 एंड दे आर फ्यूज्ड. Petals red color, they are number 5 and they are free. Next we have stamen. Stamen is the male reproductive part of a flower, right? And it has two parts. As you're observing, it has two parts. The upper one is known as anther. This knob-like structure is known as anther, and the stalk-like structure is known as filament, right? So next we are moving here with this one. In case of hibiscus only, these knob-like structures are known as anther, and this small stalk is known as filament, and this whole red structure is known as staminal tube. Actually all this stamen, they are fused together, so this red color structure is known as staminal tube, and inside this staminal tube you get the female reproductive part. And next is about the related terms. So filament you are observing here, the cylinder stalk part of a stamen, and anther, top part of a stamen, and usually they have two lobes, right? Next we have pistil. So female reproductive part of flower is known as pistil. They are of it has total 3 parts. The upper one is stigma, the middle one is style, and the lowermost is ovary, right? So here we have the next diagram. The upper one is stigma, means inside the staminal tube you get this female part. आप उसे needle से या pen से आप उसे bifurcate करेंगे, then you get this whole structure inside. So the upper one is stigma, then this tube like structure is style, and the lowermost part is ovary. Just look here, this yellow portion, right? Ovary. And then next we have about cutting of ovary. So this part is known as ovary. You can cut like upside down, means top to bottom. Top to bottom is known as longitudinal cut. When you cut top to bottom, then you get observe structure like this, right? And the other way is transverse cut. Transverse cut means when you are cutting from right to left, right? Then it appears like this, and inside you have these small beads like structure. Just look here, these beads like structure. This one is known as ovule. So ovule is present inside the ovary. Understood? Very good. Next we have related terms. So stigma is the topmost sticky end of pistil. Style is the middle part of pistil. Ovary is the lowermost and swollen part of pistil, and ovule is small beads like structures inside the ovary are called ovules, right? So then next whenever you go through or whenever you observe any flower, कि अब कभी भी बाहर जा रहे हो और किसी भी फ्लावर को आपको देखने का मौका मिले, तो अब आप उसके अंदर क्या क्या देखोगे? हाउ मैनी सेपल्स डज इट हैव, मीन्स व्हाट इज़ द नंबर ऑफ सेपल्स, वेदर सेपल्स आर ज्वाइंड और नॉट. देन व्हाट अबाउट कलर्स ऑफ पेटल्स एंड सेपल्स. Next we have a number of petals, whether petals are joined or they are separate, right? And then one more information is if sepals are joined, right, then whether petals are separate or they are joined. Clear? So these questions you must try to find out when you observe any flower. Next we have topic 2.6, keywords. And in this, how many keywords are present in your chapter? Total 22. So we are dealing here one by one. A quick recap, right? Climbers means their stem is weak and they want support for climbing. Conduct means to organize, to carry out. Creepers means they are spreading on the ground. They cannot stand upright. Then fibrous, that means many roots are coming from the same base. Herbs means green tender stem, right? Lamina means broad green part of leaf. Lateral roots means smaller roots from taproot. Small roots from taproots are called lateral roots. Then now we have midrib, a prominent middle line of leaf is known as midrib. Then about ovule. Ovule is present inside ovary, right? Then parallel venation means the design made by veins is parallel on both the sides of midrib, right? Petals means the prominent colorful part of the open flower, जिसकी वजह से आप फ्लावर के कलर को पहचानते हैं. लाइक रोज वी हैव विच कलर फ्लावर? पिंक, राइट? ऑफ वेरियस कलर्स, बट पेटल मोस्टली इट इज गुलाबी कलर का होता है, राइट? देन नेक्स्ट वी हैव अबाउट सनफ्लावर. सो व्हाट कलर इट हैज़? येलो. ओके. Next we have number 12, petiole, the part of leaf by which it is attached to stem. Okay, understood. Photosynthesis means making food by using four materials: carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, chlorophyll. Then about pistil. Pistil is the female part, right? Female reproductive part of flower. Reticulate venation means the design made by veins is neck like both sides of midrib, right? Then sepals, the small leaf like structures part of flower. Then about shrubs. Shrubs, some plants develop branches near the base of a stem, are called shrubs. Stamen is the male reproductive part of flower. Then now we have taproot, a single root coming from the base, right? Transpiration, when water comes out of leaves in the form of vapor, right? Trees, some plants are very tall and hard and thick stem, right? Veins, lines coming from midrib on the leaf are called veins. So this is all about keywords. And next we have topic 7.7, assignment, right? So this is our assignment. Do question number 1, 2, 3. All these questions are from your exercise questions, right, which is on page number 64, your NCERT textbook, science textbook. Question number 1, 2, 3, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do all these question answers in your science copy, note copy, and then submit in the group. Thank you.